I think jiu-jitsu brings people together in general, different than maybe other martial arts, other exercises, because of the touch, right? You're close to the person the whole time, you're hugging, you're touching. There's a lot of trust also involved, right? People are choking you, people are attacking your joints, and you have to trust that the person is not going to hurt you. So I think that combination of things that a jiu-jitsu school has really forms and shapes relationships and friendships that are stronger and different than other areas of our lives.
Started 1982. My father took me to the academy and I started training, and Master Carlos was teaching. And then Master Carlos went to Barra da Tijuca. And then I remember him inviting me to go. That time I was living now in Jardim Botânico, and I used to take a bus, standing up on the bus. I didn't have a car at that time, going to Barra da Tijuca almost every day. A few years later, Master Carlos Rose died, unfortunately.
I met Nelson back in 1995 after I got out of the Marine Corps. I actually was working at another martial arts school, and we used to sell him gis. He made a deal if I would drop the gis off on my way home that he'd let me take a class. So I did that a few times, and then I just kept going until somebody stole him away to Abu Dhabi.
When I was in Abu Dhabi, I finished my deal there. I didn't want to come back to US. I decided to go back to Brazil. I stayed in Brazil for about 5 years. And then I decided to come back. We decided to come back at that time. I had a daughter at that time. And I started teaching jiu-jitsu at the karate place down in Encinitas Boulevard. And also I started teaching in Poway, another karate school.
I started because of my friends. They started training before I did. When I saw them getting their yellow belts and orange belts, it was like, oh, I cannot stay too far behind. So I joined the crew.
Rafael is that talented younger brother, but I still look up to him in the world of jiu-jitsu, and yeah, more like siblings, but closer in age.
From the academy, Karate Academy Encinitas, I went to Westlake.
Guys, Gracie Barra Encinitas today, 12 in 1 class. 12 in 1 class, okay? I'm not lying. Look how many black belts on the mats. Look. That's crazy. Including me, my belt, look. Yeah.
I rent a small racket court downstairs. In Poway too, I got really busy.
Professor Rafael, say something.
Encinitas start taking off, and also in Poway, so definitely I need a helper, and that's gonna contact Rafael.
In 2005, I was in college, but kind of lost, didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life.
And he said, man, if, you know, opportunity open up, please bring me with you. And then as soon as I had a chance, I brought this guy back here.
And here we are, 20 years later, went like that.
20 years? Oh my God. 20 years is a long time. Let's see. Wow. What does that make? Is Nelson 60? Oh my God. You published this one and your contract is over. Over. And you know it too, don't you? 20 years. On one level, it kind of is like, it seemed like yesterday when I started, but it's been 15 years. So that was 1971. Man, 20 years is such a long time. Most of us had colored hair, not gray. At least I have some hair left, not bald. The experience has been amazing from the beginning. In some ways, it never changes. Every day, it's the place to come to if you want to get away and feel a connection with all your friends, and basically now is more than friends. These are family.
I came here for the first time 2009. So when I came here and saw this school, I just cruised by and asked if I might be allowed to train. And everybody was so welcoming and so nice to me that ever since I come back twice a year from Germany just to train here. So I just love to be here and learn and be with all those people.
Probably one of the biggest things that really captured me was the community here. So I wanted to start a women's program here. So Babby and I decided, let's just start one night with just women. And now that's been almost 7 years. And when I started, there was 5 women, and now we have 69. I am definitely here for the community. Jiu-jitsu is my second family, and if I'm not at home, I'm usually at Gracie Barra.
We didn't have space to have a table or an office, none of that. So it was basically the mats, a little bench here. All the paperwork, everything for the school, the things that people would had to sign up for the membership was inside one of those boxes. That was our office back in the day, under the bench.
We used to put also signs on the freeways. We used to go and put those
Yard signs.
stakes on the grass or whatever, and then so the security came, hey guys, you can put flyers here. So okay, we're not gonna put flyers here. And then we go, we hide, we start like walking, you know, without, so they can see our head, and you start putting the flyers back on the cars, and you start laughing like,
2008, 2009, probably 2010 was tough for most people. I remember that it was very hard for us to grow the school. We didn't grow for a while.
Yeah, COVID was really hard too. We had a lot of support from the students and the community, the friends and sisters that are, you know.
I don't think we ever thought about quitting, but we had no idea what was gonna happen.
It was scary.
We were nervous.
Should I go, should I stay?
Nelson is more, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's not worry too much about that right now. We'll figure it out.
But look at my skin, look how young, like baby. No stress.
And I remember the beginning, I'm like, how is he not stressing about this? And I'm like pacing at my house, and he's like at the beach. I'm like, how's that possible?
I'm relaxed because I know he's taking care of the whatever is happening,
Yeah,
you know. So that's why I'm at the beach. He's stressed. And, man, we need to save money for this and this and that. I said, why, Rafael? We gotta save the money. Let's split the money. No, man, we need to think about the future. We needed to think, you know, growing the school. And I learned also from him being like this. Somehow, probably this relaxation gives past to him too a little bit. Say, you know what? I gotta relax to a little bit instead of be worried too much.
Hafa is like that voice in your head, the one that you should listen to all the time, but you don't always listen to. He's kind of the voice of reason at the school, which I do listen, of course, but probably not as much as he thinks I should.
I'm most proud of the group of people that we have in the school. We have students who are physical therapists. We have students who are orthopedic surgeons. They all come, hey, let me see. No, you should do this, you should do that. You don't have to ask them. They just come and help. And you see there is a very strong supportive system that happens organically inside the school just because the bond is so strong.
How Gracie Barra is a family. Everything you need, look, there's always a brother to help. See what I'm talking about? This is for life. This is brotherhood.
Martial art is an amazing job that we have. Actually, it's not even a job, right? Because we love what you do. You're never gonna work one day in your life. You learn a new technique. You learn how to behave yourself, how to control your feelings, right? Because when you're in the mat, doesn't matter if you're angry, if you're mad, if you're not, if you're sad, you're gonna tap.
No matter how strong I thought I was or how good I think I am, there's always somebody within GB who can humble you and humble you very quickly. But that humility also comes with perseverance, and I'm just trying to be the best version I can be, and the GB family has provided that environment for me and given me that opportunity.
Sometimes you're tired of the training, the job that you have. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to teach jiu-jitsu today, right? I have my days, but that feeling pass.
Even if you have a hard day, you don't do a good job, you mess up, everybody's beating you up, you're losing, you feel like I'm terrible at jiu-jitsu, just keep coming back, because next time maybe you're going to get it.
Life is about keep going every day. Wake up and just go.
You are presented with a lot of obstacles, a lot of pressure, a lot of difficult positions. And if you can manage those on the mats, you can manage whatever life brings you outside of the mats as well.
If there's something that I can say for sure is if you walk up those stairs at GB Encinitas, your day is gonna get better.
Hi guys, Sunday. I have with me here Doug. What is the part of the class today that you most like, Doug?
I enjoy rolling with my peers. It's fun, I get good exercise, and I make them feel bad when somebody older gets an advantage on them.
That's beautiful, folks. Peace out and have a good Sunday.
Well, for the next 20 years, I hope we triple the size of the school, the size of the students, and the point is about keep the legacy alive.
And impact as many lives as we can through jiu-jitsu. Every day, as many days as I can on those mats with you guys, having fun, choking and being choked.
I think every day is a blessing to be here, getting to train with people that you become really close. They're everything, so they're like my brothers, total kin. I would do anything for them.
Feels like family. When you come here, you can just leave everything behind. You're not worried about anything else in your life. You're just focused on this, and that's beautiful.
Leave your problem in the car, because once you're up there, you're good. Someone's gonna hug you, someone's gonna smile at you, you're gonna smile. So I'm looking forward for the next 20 years with you guys, my sisters and brothers at Gracie Barra Encinitas. And God bless you all.
Saturday class at Encinitas.